Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So here we have the Infernal Citadel, and I'd like to show you how you can essentially skip the first and second boss. Now this is not going to give you any advantage over any other player who's going to actually complete the full dungeon legit by killing the first and second boss and then finally going on to the third and then getting your loot at the end. What you can do here is you can see we go on our rogues and we hop onto this chain. You make your way along the chain, and at this point you can use the shadowy disappearance power from the whisper knife rogue to teleport up onto this teeny little ledge. Now this can take quite a numerous amount of tries, and we finally do so, and then we can hop further up to where another chain connects with the rock. And once we're there, you can see we're at the position where we've essentially skipped the first and the second boss of the entire dungeon. However, you may notice under the minimap that we still have yet to enter the Citadel. So even though we've unlocked the campfire here, we still haven't even completed the first objective in the dungeon, which is entering the Citadel. And we won't, because we have just essentially skipped the entire Citadel part. So now we can continue on and just kill a group of mobs and then teleport up onto another ledge just here. Now you might aggro another group of mobs that are going to try and interrupt you. We just go and kill them off, and then we're going to have to teleport up a little bit higher here again. So we teleport up to the top section here, and we just kill this group of mobs. I use my frozen storyteller journal to spawn the dwarves so they get wrapped up in the chains from the imps instead of us, and we go and kill everything. Then we actually get the platforms to spawn in the air. Just kill one group of enemies and you can make your way all the way over to the arena with the last boss. So we invite a healer and off we go. Unfortunately, the healer dies pretty early on, and then we're doing this with no tank and no healer. Still very doable, the last boss, as long as you're not doing the Reaper's challenge, that's for sure. So we go and we actually finish off the last boss fairly easily, just doing your same mechanics with putting the red areas clumped up together and otherwise making sure you rotate 20 spins and you don't take too much damage. Then you kill the boss, and you may notice, yes indeed, the reagents for the gear do drop once you kill him. However, the gateway to the chests, well, that remains closed. So we wonder, are the chests actually activatable? Can we, let's say, parkour our way around to access the chests? So we find this sky ladder and we make our way up, and then jump over and roll onto the platform here. And we're way above the arena at this point. So we make our way around on this structure and we hop down here. And this is normally where the chests would be. Well, you can see we cannot activate this crystal shard to trigger chests to spawn. So in a way, there's no advantage to doing this whatsoever. Just something neat I wanted to show you that we figured out the other day. We're just having a bit of fun messing around. Overall, this does show you what the Whisper Knife can achieve in many of these dungeons, if not zones and areas. I've done a bit more parkouring here and there, and I guess if this video does well and has some interest, I might show you guys some more of these tricks. Now keep in mind, this could be considered an exploit. If you were able to access the chests in the end, that would even more so be an exploit, and then I would be completely reluctant to output this in a video at all, because you're essentially showing people a cheat code on how to beat the dungeon very easily. You're only going to have to beat the last boss and then it's GG. Essentially, you could farm Juma bags very easily. But fortunately, we cannot access the chests at the end, so there's no real reason to do this apart from showing that you can and just having a bit of giggle and laughs with some friends. It can be a bit frustrating though when you just can't get that teleport down right. I found it great fun myself to do this kind of things, and otherwise it's quite amusing to find all of these different paths you can take in said dungeons or zones. So with that said, hopefully this was somewhat enjoyable and insightful to you guys. Again, nothing too spectacular, just wanted to show you guys this. So if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.